All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
All right, everybody, welcome on in NorCal Sports Network. And wow, what can I say? If you are a baseball fan, Lou, you got yourself a great World Series. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees, two powerhouses going at each other, superstars galore with each team. I mean, you've got Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and other stars like Will Smith and Teoscar Hernandez going up against the Yankees' big two or three in Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and then you throw in Giancarlo Stanton.
He's been huge.
And Jazz Chisholm and Anthony Rizzo and a couple of other players here and there, and the pitching matchups. This is a treat for a baseball fan. I know we don't like the Dodgers. If you're a Giants fan, you can't stand that the Dodgers are in there. But if you just want to watch a World Series, think about this, guys. We got the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets, two Titans going up against each other. We could have got the Detroit Tigers and the Atlanta Braves. How sad would that have been to watch?
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
Giants fans, we're not in it, but don't you want to watch good baseball? I mean, maybe this will wake up the Giants a little bit when they see their arch rivals, running further away from them. Maybe the Giants say, dang, we need to do something. We need to get back to the dance. So Bill M says, you said Mets. I hoped Mets, and I predicted Mets. That doesn't mean, what do you want to do, Bill? Put me on a cross? Jeez. It's like, I make predictions when I'm supposed to be right 100% of the time, or the chat wants to jump down my throat.
Dan, they've always been complaining baseball never gets the ratings anymore. It's a dying sport. This is the best thing for baseball. They got Friday night to themselves. They got Saturday night to themselves. Yeah. Not like a huge college event, And then Bay Area fans, hey, you guys can relax. Remember, enjoy the games Friday. Enjoy the game Saturday. Sunday, you got the Niners against the Cowboys. And, Tuesday, NBA starts. Wednesday, we got the NBA opener for the Warriors. It's a huge week of sports. That's why I love doing this. That's why NorCal Sports Network, we talk about it all. That's what's key is, guys, you guys are going to be with us every day. So before you think about it, hit the like button. Show us how much you guys appreciate it. And, most importantly, guys, we're going to have fun doing it. If the Giants aren't in it, we're going to go all up and down about it. We're going to tell you who we're going to root for. And we're going to tell you why it's going to be probably in the last 10 years, when you think about the matchups, Dan, this might be the most watched World Series probably in the last 10, 15 years. They haven't since 1981. The buildup for the next 3 days is going to be huge. And
this is huge. This is huge for Major League Baseball. I mean, you got, I will say this. I did not predict this in the beginning of the season, and I didn't predict it. And I didn't predict it in the playoffs. I would, part of my thinking was I didn't think the Dodgers pitching would be able to hold up, and it did. Yeah. But I thought San Diego was the best team in the National League, and I thought they would win it, but they didn't do it. The Dodgers came back, give them credit. But you know what? I will say, I did say in May that to me it looks like it's going to be a Yankees-Dodgers World Series. And I said it several times on this channel, but, Let's see, Griffin, what's he saying here? Sounds like hell on earth watching Dodgers in the World Series and then having to watch this version of the 49ers. Yeah, it's tough right now being a Bay Area sports fan. But you know what? You've got to appreciate sports for the greatness of what athletes do. When you can watch Shohei Ohtani hit a ball 460 feet majestically into the deep night, or you can watch Soto or Judge do the same thing. I mean, that's so much better than watching Matt Chapman strike out, isn't it? I mean, seriously. I mean, this was my gripe and beef all year long with the Giants. I told you guys the Giants roster from day one was not going to scare anybody and that they would have a difficult time scoring runs. So as a baseball purist, hating the Dodgers, yes, that Dodger hat over my right
Still sitting up there, lonely.
shoulder, still sitting up there, right up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that on if they win, but I still like good baseball. I don't want to tune in and watch boring baseball. To me, there's going to be some great fireworks in this World Series, as we saw in the playoffs. I mean, home run in the ninth inning by Cleveland and then a walk-off by Cleveland. We're going to see, and then Soto last night. We're going to see that kind of stuff because that's what stars do. They show up. Let me give Bill M a shout out. He says, Dan liked and subscribed after you on the Krug Show. Appreciate that, Bill, but I won't be watching the series. Hey, look, I get it. I understand people that it's just hard to watch your arch rival, your enemy play because, it's you're pissed off that they're winning. But at the same time, if you just love the game, the Niners, I will say, the likelihood of them going to the Super Bowl this year, not great. But I'm still going to watch the Super Bowl. Right, Lou?
Of course.
Yeah.
The World Series is an event. And you guys think it's going to be crazy. Wait till you see how many movie stars are going to come out of the blue that actually think they're fans. Except for Mary Hart, you see her all the time at the Dodger games.
Right.
And New York, you're probably going to see Jerry Seinfeld, and even though he's a Mets fan, but you're going to watch. They're going to have movie stars everywhere. And wait till you see, you thought the tickets were expensive when the Giants were in the World Series? Not LA and New York. You'll have people going back and forth. It's sort of going to be like the Celtics and Lakers. This will be probably the most expensive World Series tickets probably in the last 25 years. Wait till you see it. They'll probably start Tuesday. Oh, my God. I can't believe it's this expensive. My God.
Yeah.
But, nothing wrong with it. Hey, I'm excited. Right now, the Dodgers, because they have home field, the World Series starts Friday night in LA. They're 6-5 favorites. So if you bet $120 on the Dodgers and you win, you get back $220. If you bet $100 on the Yankees, you get back $208. So that's the morning odds. So
there you go. And Lou knows the odds like nobody else.
Give me everything, and that's just for entertainment purposes only, of course.
Yeah. And sorry, guys, I'm eating between shows. I just got off Larry's 49er post-game show about 8:30. So I'm getting a little dinner in here.
No.
Yeah.
SRO tickets are going to be super expensive.
What do we got? Fuji's. How do I say that? Fuji Simeon 13 donates $5. Says hope Yankees beat LA. Thanks, Lou, for recommending Tommy's. It's a great place and food was good. Please let the Dodgers lose. Don't want Ohtani to win. Yeah, I don't either, man. It would be much better to see the Yankees win. I'm going to put the Yankees hat on all series long. Dodgers win it. Have to tip the cap, but I'm not putting the Dodgers hat on. Nope, not going to do it. But you know what, guys? It is a look. I don't know about a lot of people that watch baseball, how they feel, but I want to watch good baseball. You know, I like seeing stars play.
Yeah, dramatic.
I mean, how dramatic was it in 2002 when Barry Bonds was playing for us? I mean, you remember the home run he hit in Angels Stadium and Tim Salmon? And I talked to Tim Salmon. I was at an event at a dinner.
Tell the chat what the quote. Well, what he mouthed after the home run.
Said, "I've never seen a ball hit so far."
Yeah,
I mean, he used a few other words I can't remember, but
yeah,
I talked to him about it. I said, you know, and it was interesting because I was walking down the hallway with him and talking to him and giving him a hard time, and he had no qualms about beating the Giants. He felt, it wasn't like, oh, hey, sorry, your team lost. He was like,
no, he didn't care. The rally monkey got us. Dusty blew it.
But he said that ball, he said he'd never seen a ball hit so far. It was crushed. And, those are things that are exciting to watch. And I hope the Giants go after Juan Soto and pursue him because they need a player like him, and he doesn't come available at that age. Free agency. I mean, you just let Shohei get $700 million. I think the price tag for Soto is going to be near $6. I would be shocked if he doesn't get 12 years, $600 million, $50 a year. That's what I think he's going to sign for. $50 a year. Judge got 40, right? But how many years ago was that? 3?
Yeah. And now that the Mets got eliminated, they know they need another bat.
Right.
They're going to, wait till you see. That's why the Giants are going to be so far behind. Both New York teams are going to go battle. And
Buster needs to go way over if he wants to get him. Look, guys like that end up paying for themselves. And the thing is if it doesn't work out in a few years, you can always trade the guy. If he's got a no, doesn't have the no trade clause. But I think he will end up in one of the New York. I don't know if it's good. If Yankees win, does that bode well for him maybe leaving because he got a championship? Or does it mean, hey, let's come back, I want to repeat? Or if you don't win, does it mean fell short, got to come back and finish it? Or is Soto just going to be who's ever going to give me the biggest bag? I don't know. There's a lot of factors.
And again, you think about Ohtani's contract. The Dodgers backloaded it, so they only paying him $2 million this year. There's probably incentives, but imagine if the Dodgers win it. First of all, he's a legend already in Japan. The games are all going to be live on Japan. I was told 2 weeks ago that Ohtani's, who is he doing the ad for? Not BMW.
On the we keep seeing on TV?
Yeah, it's
New Balance.
Yeah, New Balance. It ends this year. So they're going to have to redo them next year. And
Nike might come in.
Thinking of all the jerseys that Ohtani has sold. I mean, the Dodgers probably this year just alone, if they win the World Series, just on merch, all this with Ohtani, probably $150 million. So they've already paid for 4 of his years already on top. And there's only so much more. And of course, next year, what I'm excited about is the Dodgers are going to be here on 2 weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sundays. And we're going to see Ohtani pitch. And with the Dodgers pitching so well right now, they don't need to worry about Ohtani in the bullpen. Because right now, their bullpen's been phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Right. Exactly. It's
So,
yeah.
it's, and you got, again, I know the chat's upset, but you guys got to remember, it's amazing how a week goes by and we quickly forget. But the Dodgers were down 2-1, just lost. What was it? 12-0 was game 3 in San Diego. They were partying in San Diego. They were 1 win away of knocking them out. They came back. They shut them out. They won game 5. They took care of business with the Mets.
Right.
You got to give a little credit to the Dodgers. And it wasn't like it was just Ohtani. They won by a team. I mean, look at tonight. The kid had the first 4 RBIs. I never heard of the guy.
Oh, Tommy Edmonds, or?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm saying you only think about the big 3.
Right.
That's what a whole team is. So, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it was wild. It was, an incredible game. So, you gotta give credit where credit's due, right?
Yep.
It's hard to watch, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
That's why when the Giants won in 2010, there were so many people so emotional because we thought we'd never have it. It was so hard to get there. We were so close. And then, of course, 2012, we won again. 2014. I mean, even though it's only been 10 years, it seems like it's been forever since we've been really close. You know what I mean, Dan? So
right. It's tough to win a World Series. It's very tough.
Yeah. It's tough to get there. Ask the Dodgers.
Yeah.
This new format, they thought they advantaged. They never got to it. Now they're there. Now they got to finish the deal.
Right. And the new format, what it's done, now we don't have to talk about the bye being a detriment. Both the number 1 seeds got to the World Series. So it worked for them. I'm trying to look for something here, and I don't know what happened to it here. Let's see. Saving. Okay. Hold on here. Let's see. Trying to. Oops, that isn't working. Anyway, there we go. Peg. Okay.
And Dan, I think why Giants fans are so frustrated is you have 2 superstars that the Giants whipped on both of them. Ohtani, they whipped, and Judge.
Right.
Now they're in the World Series. So, the
last 2 years. Yes.
But we were close. We were close on getting them. Yeah, right.
Yeah. We were so close.
Yeah, we were 5th out of 5 teams, sort of like our in the NL West. We finished 4th. Yeah, okay, out of 5. Good job.
Yeah.
Here's your ribbon for participating. Thanks.
Change the background here. There we go. Change the background because I think that other one had somebody else that I need to get a World Series background. So, yeah, we've got this background we did earlier, right?
If I give you one with both teams, would that help you if I text you something?
Sure, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can figure it out and throw it back in there. See if we got any other comments.
See what you think.
Oh, we got another one.
Some stuff that I had to put on LinkedIn for somebody.
Another one. Fuji Simeon 13 donates $2. Says, please, Posey, lead Giants out of the wilderness. Absolutely. They are in the wilderness for sure. Thank you.
He's the same one that did it before. I do have a question for Juicy. Did you go to Tommy's Mexican restaurant out on Gary, or did you go to Tommy's Joint on Van Ness? 2 separate restaurants. One's a Hot Brow, that's Tommy's Joint, and the other one is Tommy's Mexican. And next time you go to the bartender, tell him Lou sent you. He'll take care of you.
There we go. Okay. Now this is, where'd you get that?
Aaron, I'm just telling you what the Giants front office said. They didn't whiff. I mean, we were so close.
So close. We were so close. Let's see if I can get this. I don't know if this background will work.
Yeah, that it works for me on LinkedIn. Sorry.
I mean, just the way it's going vertical versus horizontal. Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I
Joe
can.
Schmo, if you ever go to Tommy's Mexican, it's on 24th and Gary. The name of the owner of the whole entire place is Julio. And if you go to the bar, the bartender's name is Grady. Tell him that Lou sent you. They all know me. Who knows? I'm usually there a lot.
Yeah, it's Lou's hangout when he's. Are we going to get a fire department siren coming up here within the next?
No, I'm ready in case. I got the meat ready. I sneezed and you didn't hear it, did you? I'm getting better.
Oh, y'all right. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Stephen Ortega, yes, we will be covering the Warriors basketball game after the game. No pregame, but after the game, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Against Portland Wednesday night, I think. Okay, Fuji says Gary location. Thanks for the info. So is that the one you were telling the story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the story. I was sitting in my seat number 4, and they were right next to me, the 3 hoodlums from the Giants, including the pitcher who I didn't know was the pitcher.
That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Let me see if I could get to this.
Yeah, guys, one of these nights, me and Dan will go over the year. We'll talk about the Tommy story. We'll talk about what happened when I got asked to leave my own seats from the Giants when Duvall gave up 4 in the 9th. It would be like a season in review.
Yeah, maybe we can even do the some Larry Bear stories.
Oh, yeah. We can do that too, of course.
All right, let me see if I can get this image saved. There we go. Saved 7512. All right, so let's see if we can change this background on the fly. 7512 we're looking for. There it is. Now, I don't know if it's going to fit. I think this image is going to be the wrong fit. I think it's going to go vertical instead of horizontal, which we need, but we'll give it a shot. It'll probably look a little odd in here, but let's see what it looks like. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, can you put it to the side? Well, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, let me remove the comment there. Remove the like and subscribe. How can I do this? To the side. Does that do anything? No. Does that do anything? No. How does that work, Lou? I don't know how that. No, that doesn't do it. I don't know how to work these things.
In the background, it says Yankees and Dodgers, World Series champions.
Oh, are we out of the picture now?
No, we're still in it.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. What am I looking at? Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. Look at that. So we got ourselves a nice coast-to-coast World Series. Games 1 and 2, Friday night, Saturday night in LA. Games 3, 4, and 5 starting Monday night in New York. Yep. They'll be competing with the Monday Night Football. Who's playing Monday Night Football
next week?
A week from now. You know what? Let's take a look. Somebody probably will beat me to it in the chat, but we'll look. That's going to be what, week 8? That is going to be the New York Giants are playing.
Oh God, no one's going to be watching the Giants then.
Oh, they're playing at Pittsburgh right during the start of at 5:15 our time.
Same World Series is 5:07
on Monday night. They got it scheduled, right? The 28th.
Yeah.
And see, there's no game Sunday night, right?
No. They go Friday, Saturday, then they travel.
Yeah. And then
2-3-2.
And then you've got when is
another super chat from Fuji?
Oh, and then you've got at 5:00 Eastern on Sunday, the 27th, at Madison Square Garden. You have a political rally for Donald Trump.
And there's no worries because the
man, imagine how security's going to have to work overtime.
It'll be crazy Sunday for Trump, and then Monday he'll probably be at the World Series.
Right. The Yankees should ask him to throw out the first pitch. That would be wild. That would be wild.
Yeah.
But I don't think they let him. Too much of a security risk.
No. Remember Bush threw the pitch in the World Series after 9/11?
Yeah, he had a vest on too. Could you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were sharpshooters on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been involved in that twice. And after 9/11, they ran an event called the Breeders' Cup, which was horse racing.
Right.
At the Belmont. And there were sharpshooters on the roof.
I got to tell you, do you remember after 9/11, I think it was, they didn't play the games. That was on a
they were delayed 10 days.
That was a Tuesday morning. So they didn't play the games on the 16th. They let those games go. And then they played the following week on the 23rd. Well, on the 24th, I lived back there at the time. My in-laws, believe it or not, were on a flight that morning from New York. No, they left in, wait a minute.
On September 11th?
Yeah. 9/11, they left in Connecticut because I lived in Connecticut, and they flew over New York, the skyline, and the pilot pointed out everything, and they had to end up in Tennessee. They had landed in Tennessee, had to get a rental car because no flights.
Yeah,
so they had to get home. But what was interesting is that year I went to the 49ers Jets Monday night game. The first Monday night game after 9/11, and it was in New York. I got to tell you, well, it was in the Meadowlands, but it was a weird feeling. I kept looking up all night. I just kept, you hear a plane and it was a weird feeling living back there. But, New York is the Mecca right now. I mean, for New York and LA, I mean, this is pretty wild. Pretty wild when you look at, like you said, Lou, the stars that are going to come out. You'll probably see Billy Crystal from the Yankees. And,
you'll see a bunch.
And the Dodgers, you'll see all kinds of people,
You'll see a lot of rock stars, LA rock stars compared to New York. They probably have friendly rivalries. There'll be a lot of stars and celebrities.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. I just, I was thinking about that today watching the Niner game. We didn't see one shot of Taylor Swift. She must not have been there.
No, she's in Miami because she has the concerts.
Oh, good. Because I was like, man, this is enjoyable. I don't have to.
Yeah, it's 3 shows. Last night might have been show 3. I think she's doing 5 shows in Miami, and then she goes to New Orleans next.
I hate it.
And also in Miami, she was in Miami, but today was also the You had the car race. Was that Miami or in Texas? I can't remember. There was so much sports going on.
I just, I'm tired of, I don't like seeing all the stars at the games, like showing them. It's always has to do with LA. You rarely see it.
There'll be a lot in LA. I mean, trust me. Hollywood's there.
I can't stand Hollywood personally. I can't. I don't like the 98% of the people in Hollywood are just not good people. I'm sorry. There's some good ones, but some of them are just, I don't know. But we'll see how this thing turns out.
I hope it goes 6 or 7.
Let's hope so. Let's hope we don't want a 4-game sweep.
No,
would. How about? Yeah, I mean, the Yankees and Dodgers, they played in 77 and 78. The Yankees won both those.
Yep.
And then 81, which was kind of a strike season or something, right? Shortened season again. 81 was not a full season, right?
Was that the one where Montreal had the best record?
Yeah.
And they didn't get in?
Right.
They had the best record in the first and second division.
Yeah. What network's doing the World Series? I think it's Fox, isn't it?
Yeah, Fox.
So it's Joe Davis and John Schmaltz again. I would like to see the Yankees. What would be ideal for me is the Yankees. I don't know if I want to see the Yankees win it in New York or win it in Dodger Stadium and see the Dodger fans just I kind of want to see the Dodger fans take it on the chin again.
Yeah.
I mean, they deserve to. They deserve to suffer
a little bit more.
Absolutely. Ever since that guy, the Dodger fan decked our Giants fan in the parking lot
on opening day.
Yeah, that should be karma for 100 years. Until that guy's no longer on the earth, there should be a curse against the Dodgers winning the World Series. What do you think? Brian Stowe, he hit, right?
Mr. Stowe.
Yeah.
I think he's only about 40% back.
Right. I think hopefully the guy's still in prison. But as long as that guy's alive, I think there should be a little curse against the Dodgers. Bill M says, Yankee sweep, please. Well, that would be nice in some ways, just to, hey, look at it this way. The quicker they sweep or get it over with, the quicker free agency starts.
Yeah, 3 days after the World Series ends.
And who's the Giants going to get as a general manager? Are they going to?
Yeah, you better start moving.
Is it going to give this Billy Owens? Is it going to be Carlos? What is his name? Is it Gutierrez? I always forget his name. Gosh, hold on here.
Hey, Dan, I know you make a lot of money because you run NorCal Sports. 4 tickets, $64,000 on the Dodger dugout for Game 1.
That's it?
Yeah, it says $64K for 4 tickets.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Where do I get them? Where do I get them?
Baller. I mean, I'm just looking on StubHub. 16,000.
Yeah. I'll get, I don't know. Should I get 4 or 8?
I don't know. It's completely up to you. I mean, your bankroll is a little bit different than mine. I'm telling you guys, you might not think it, but there'll be an article Tuesday or Wednesday saying these are the most expensive tickets. And trust me, they'll be battling for tickets. On the Yankee dugout, $21,000. I mean, that's the thing about LA, New York is there's a lot of money, so it's crazy. Oh, you got another super chat for Juicy.
All right, let me pull this back up here. I'm going to pull up.
Thank you. Have you ever seen Fusuji? Am I saying it right?
Fujiism. Let me see. You sure I got another one? Where is it? I don't see.
He said, Gary location, thanks. That was the last one you did. And then he said another one. Oh.
Hold on here.
At 9:06.
There it is. I wonder if that analytics guy you met at Tommy's from your story, Lou, is still with the Giants. That's I think it's pronounced Fuji Simeon.
Fuji Simeon. Thanks, Fuji.
13.
Tell us your first name. We'll make it easier. So we'll remember. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still there. So it's him, the lady who runs VP of merchandise, and then actually a pitcher for the Giants.
YouTube user says the longer the Giants wait, the more likely it's Sabian. Interesting, yeah.
We were talking about that where maybe someone's working.
Yeah. Here's you want to see a candidate that I think has an interesting background? Check this one out. This is Los's guy. Los picked this guy.
See the guy for Tampa Bay?
Hold on. Yeah. Carlos Rodriguez, by the way, he's not a top candidate. I don't think he is, but let's look at his background. Let's see what it's got here. I was just about to pull him up. Thanks, Bill. Carlos Rodriguez. Here he is. Carlos Rodriguez enters his 14th season with the Rays and 4th. So he just completed it. This was earlier.
He looks young, but I like that.
4th as vice president. He transitioned to VP, assistant general manager in November 22, following 1 season as vice president of baseball ops and 2 seasons as VP of player development and international scouting. So
that's sort of exactly what Buster's looking for.
Yeah, in his role, Rodriguez assists both Eric Neander and Peter Bendix in all areas of baseball ops with an increased focus on major league operations, strategic initiatives, and international operations. Rodriguez previously oversaw the player development and performance science departments and helped lead a transition to a more comprehensive development environment, including the expansion of sport nutrition initiatives and individualized player performance and wellness programs. Giants could use that. They're always getting hurt, right?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
These initiatives...
I've never seen more groin pulls ever than any other team.
And hamstrings, I know. It's unbelievable. These initiatives have contributed to the farm system leading the minors in winning percentage in each of the 22 and 21 seasons. In 22, the organization's domestic affiliates won a combined 361 and 260%. Wow. With a 634 run differential, both of which were best in the minors. Why don't we grab somebody like this?
And you got to remember, Tampa Bay, I think they've only, in the last 5 years, have only spent over $100 million once.
And look at this. From 2015 to 19, he served as director of international scouting. So he's probably the guy responsible for getting Wander Franco.
Yeah.
As director, he grew the Rays scouting presence around the globe and refined the organization's international evaluation and procurement processes. During this stretch, Rodriguez played a key role in scouting and signing Jose Alvarado, Jonathan Aranda, Vidal Brujan, Genesis Cabrera, Diego Castilla, Yanni Chirnos, Wander Franco, yeah, Ronaldo Hernandez, Rene Pinto, Christopher Sanchez, and Jesus Sanchez, among others. Rodriguez joined the Rays in the fall of 2010 as a professional and international scout after 4 seasons with the Blue Jays as an area scout. Come on, this guy's perfect.
That's probably why we haven't got him yet.
This guy's perfect. My goodness, he's scouted for many years, and he's with a good organization. You could get some better ideas. I mean, he's not like Farhan, who was just a geek. Farhan was a goon, a geek. Farhan was a stinking computer geek. This guy's a baseball guy.
Yeah, a lot better looking, too.
He's young. He's Hispanic, which is great because he's got He's
probably speaks 3 languages fluently.
I mean, look at this guy. A native of Puerto Rico. That's where Elliot Ramos is from.
Yep.
Rodriguez attended the University of North Florida, where he played and served as an assistant. He played. This is perfect. Look at this. Hold on. Can I underline any of this? where he played. Look at this. And served as an assistant coach. And he's married. And he's got a major in international business and economics. So the guy probably knows how a thing or two about money.
I would say so.
Man, come on, Giants. Why do we got to just go with somebody because they're from the Bay Area?
I've been saying that. Stop getting homers. It's not helping. Get someone that's good at the job.
My goodness. Okay. Carlos Rodriguez is my leading candidate. That's who I'm going to start pushing. Carlos Rodriguez.
At least get him an interview.
Absolutely. Give him an interview. He's an assistant. Make him.
He's probably making $250. Pay the guy and get him going.
And you know what, Lou? He's already got an in with the international scouting. I mean, that's where that's where the players are at. My goodness. And man,
he sounds like a no-brainer.
He's a scout, and he played, and he coached.
Exactly what Buster's looking for. And he's young.
Yeah, how old is he?
He's probably around the same age as Buster.
Let's take a look. I lost it here. I got to pull it back up.
Somebody on the chat, Griffin, says he lives in Tempe. He'd probably be okay living in the Bay Area.
He lives in Tempe. I'll go down and talk to him.
I think you should.
I'll get him an interview. Doggone it. Let's see. How old is he? Doesn't tell me here.
Yeah, Mark Graves, he's overqualified. I agree there, too. He's too good. It makes too much sense.
Carlos Rodriguez. All right. We'll look him up again here and see if we can find his age. I'll get his address. I'll stock
him?
I'll stock him, yeah.
He might be down at fall ball or whatever.
He probably is. Carlos Rodriguez. A lot of Carlos Rodriguez's out there. Rodriguez, Guez, Tampa Bay Rays. Okay, we'll see if we can find his age here. Should we listen to him? Maybe, can we? Oh, that's on MLB.com. Can we? We can't play that. Gosh darn it. Let's see what else we got on him. We'll find something on him.
Probably on LinkedIn. Here, let me see if he's on LinkedIn. That usually gives you some info.
Carlos, official minor league. There's so many Carlos Rodriguez's in baseball. Wow. I'm trying to find this guy. He's got to be about 40. Well, that's the same one I just pulled up. I don't want that one. Give me, Carl. Let me. You know what? How about if we just put in age?
Is he still employed by Tampa Bay?
He is. Yeah, there's a lot of Carlos Rodriguez's pulling up. A lot of players. That's a popular name.
I mean, he doesn't even have a stadium to play next year. Make it easier for him. Get him over here.
Exactly. Let's see if we can find him. He's not the pitcher. They got a lot of, oh gosh. I'm not going to be able to pull him up. I'm guessing he's in his 40s.
Yeah, he looks young.
Let's see if I can find something on him here. Let's see.
But that's what you need. You need someone young.
Yeah, and Tampa's a very successful organization. It's not like, you're
With one
picking
third of the money, budget wise,
exactly. I mean, he'd be perfect for the Giants, right?
and a lousy stadium.
Yeah, horrible stadium. Shoot, I don't know. We can't find it. There's just too much Carlos Rodriguez is out there for me to find anything more on him. But why does double stuffed Oreos remind me of normal stuffed Oreos? I like double stuffed Oreos. They're much better than
Yeah, I used to be a big mint guy.
You like the mint ones? Yeah, those mint ones are really good. How about the peanut butter ones?
Anything with peanut butter is solid.
Yeah, solid peanut butter. You can't go wrong with peanut.
Even when I get M&Ms, they get the peanut flavored M&Ms and like the peanut or regular.
Yeah, you know what I do every morning, Lou. I have a smoothie. I don't really eat anything until the afternoon, around 2-ish. Like today, my first meal was halftime of the 49ers game. So what was that, about 2:30-ish? Had some barbecue chicken from the grill here. But I had every morning, drink a bunch of water. But my meal that gets me across is a smoothie. And the protein powder is peanut butter flavored.
Perfect.
And you know what I put in it? Put 12 ounces
kisses or
12 ounces of water, peanut butter, and a banana.
Banana, perfect.
And some blueberries, frozen blueberries.
Perfect.
Get the little antioxidants going.
Yeah.
Oh, that is such. I look forward to that more than anything in my day. That peanut butter banana taste you can't beat it.
I agree.
Man,
I mean, it's sort of like I do snack a lot, but like on the weekends, I've sort of been a bum. So I always get, I've become sort of a fan again of the taco salads.
Yeah.
Right? But you got to get the taco salad. You can eat the shell. So you actually can eat the bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a taco in a taco shell, but you can eat the shell after. That's sort of like my big thing on Sundays when I'm watching football.
Yeah,
because I'm too lazy to do anything. I make my latte. Usually, I might throw something there in the morning so I can relax, watch the games, watch the red zone. I mean, I had 3 TVs going: red zone, and then I have a little bit after doing that 12-hour fast. Dan, huh?
Yeah, I don't even trying, but I guess I am in some ways. I just don't like to. I love breakfast, but I don't eat it anymore.
Yeah, I'm a big. What I do, Dan, is I do a lot of yogurt with the frozen blueberries and bananas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you a funny story. Honest truth. 2 weeks ago, I ordered 23 stacks of bananas from Amazon, $1.19 each, and average but stack had 7 bananas, right?
Wow, that's a good deal.
So each one was a $1.19. So I got myself over 160 bananas, and I'm thinking, people going, what do you do? What do you got all these bananas for? Well, I heard that Shoreman strike a few weeks ago they were going to have. They said there was going to be a banana shortage, and I was like, I got to have my my smoothies. I can't be without bananas.
No, it's funny you say that because I see my dad. My dad is in an old folks home, and on Tuesday, right by him, he has the market. But on Tuesday morning, they get the fresh bananas that are so green you can't even peel them.
Oh yeah, those you got to wait about 4,
I always tell the guy,
4 or 5 days.
Here's a little $10 spot. Can you just hold a couple normal ones so I can get a banana that can actually peel, please? Because every time I go in, I know this surprises you, I always complain. Because I'm in a parking lot. Yeah.
Lou would never complain.
I'm in a parking lot in Marin. No one knows how to drive. No one knows how to park. Everyone has to take 1.5 spots. It's the most worst thing. And then we're right by a gym. So people are always in a rush. It's like, oh my God, I've never seen people. So every time I walk in, the girl up front goes, hey, I got 2 bananas here for you. I said, great. I'm a AAA member. I want a discount. And I forgot my coupon. And by the way, she'll go, well, how was the parking? I go, it's horrible. I go, look out front. And there's like one car that's taken literally 3 spots. It's so bad. And the worst is they're taking one of the spots, which is handicapped, and the other one is a yellow because they're too lazy to walk. It's Marin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You meet a girl, Marin, she still has a silver spoon in her mouth. It's horrible.
There you go. So what I ended up doing with these bananas, people said, what do you do with all those bananas? I said, well, we're going to peel them, put them in individual little bags.
Yeah.
And freeze them.
Freeze them. They're perfect.
Yeah. So they're all in the little individual sandwich bags in the freezer. I got an extra freezer. So I'm always shopping for bananas, at least once a week. So.
And Dan, let me tell you, when I have extra bananas so they don't go to waste, on a Saturday night, I'll stay in.
Banana split?
Banana splits. You got to have the full bananas. And then, I'm a big fan where I'm not a huge hot fudge fan. I like marshmallow flavor on top. And then it's the best.
I wish ice cream didn't upset my stomach. I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I don't do dairy, but sometimes I'll buy the ice cream that's either they have it in oat milk or they have it in cashew milk. But I'll usually, if I'm going to drink some milk, like I don't even really have any cereal anymore, but if I do, I'll do it with almond milk,
Sure.
But it doesn't upset my
I'm not
stomach.
a big fan of the almond milk. Like when I get a latte, just give me non-fat milk. That's it. But when you get
when I go to Starbucks, I said, give me a white chocolate mocha with
a white chocolate mocha, of course,
with almond milk.
It's only like 750 calories. That's all you need for the whole day.
Yeah, true. I rarely have Starbucks.
Yeah,
but
I'm more of a pizza fan.
I like Starbucks or a cup of coffee when I'm traveling. Just for the regular day, I don't do it too much. But
and then hey, Mark Graves, Sir Francis Drake. I used to run the Big Five, one exit above, right in front of there used to be the Gold's Gym behind the creek, but the Big Five right there. So if you come off Sir Francis Drake, it's the first right. Yeah, that's right.
In Walnut Creek?
Oh, banana bread's solid. And I'm a big pound guy. Pound cake. Oh.
Yeah. My wife made some good banana bread the other day.
Banana bread, pumpkin bread, and pound cake. Oh, that's all I ever need.
I am a bit wacky. You got me pegged, Bill. I can't deny that. I'm a bit wacky. Yeah.
But we're all old school. That's all we ever got. That was like a splurge.
Hey, I'll tell you when I was in high school, back when I didn't, took me years to figure out that ice cream was bothering my stomach. But I was going to a party once, right?
Yeah.
And I had been at B&R on Clayton Road in Concord. And they had this banana peanut butter ice cream. It was banana ice cream with a bunch of peanut butter swirls in it, chunks. It was to die for.
Of course.
So I went to the party. I bought me a whole tub. Give me the 5-gallon tub.
31 flavors, the big gallon things.
Yeah, give me the whole tub. I'm taking it to the party. I was the life of the party, man.
There you go. Good call.
Walked in with that tub. $19 back then in 1980.
Everything was affordable.
81.
Remember 31 flavors used to be for 2 scoops was 96 cents. And you used to be able to get as many free flavors you wanted.
Can you imagine that? How big is that tub?
That's
5 gallons.
It's
5 gallons.
It's like 5 gallons of ice cream.
$19.99.
Yeah. And you have to have the scoop.
Yeah.
The scoop thing to actually make the scoop.
Oh, yeah, to make the cones, the little.
Yeah.
I used to go to Swenson's ice cream a lot up there in near Lombard Street.
Oh, yeah.
My aunt and uncle lived at the bottom of Greenwich.
I used to live on Hyde and Greenwich. Swanson's. Or Swenson.
Swenson's. That's where my
Swenson's
aunt
ice
and
cream.
uncle. Yeah. I'll show you a picture.
So they lived on Greenwich? Because I used to live on Greenwich right below a park.
Let me show you.
So there's Hyde Street where the streetcars go?
Yeah. My aunt and uncle, the outside of their home was filmed for McMillan and wife.
So is their backyard Lombard Street, the crooked street?
I don't know. I don't even know if
That's
they had.
when I lived there, that's where I was.
I didn't know if they had a backyard.
But yeah, Swenson's. So we have two legendary places in San Francisco. Swenson's. In Daly City, there used to be a place called O'Farrell's Ice Cream.
Yeah.
And then there's Mitchell's out on the Mission are probably the three most well-known ice cream places in the Bay Area.
All right, here's the house. I was a little bigger back then. This is into June 2017, so about 7 years ago. That's the house right there. There I am in my Warriors.
So that's the very end of Greenwich.
Yeah.
There's like a hill. So where that house is, that's 2100 block. I'm like 6 things over.
It was a dead end. I know that.
Yeah, that's a dead end. If I'm looking at that place, I lived 6 houses to the left of that. And if you went up the hill, that's Hyde Street.
Yes. Yeah. There it is right there.
Up the hill was Hyde Street where the cable cars was, and then there was a park.
Yeah. Bora lived pretty close, or does live pretty close to that. He's in Russian Hill. But this outside of the house, it wasn't blue. They painted it. But you remember the McMillan and wife?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They would film that.
So what I mean is if you can get to their house and you would go to the very back of it, their view would have been Lombard, like the second turn.
It probably was. I just never looked. I was a kid and I never looked. I was like 10.
I probably screamed at them for their people driving in my parking lot, knowing me. I used to scream at everybody because we had a 2-car garage and there was never any parking down there. There was like 4 spots for like 80 people. It was horrible.
I'll have to ask my cousin. He grew up in the house for a little while before they moved. Yeah. Oh, Bill did some research. I don't think is that the same Carlos for 56?
God, he's younger than me.
He's perfect. I mean, he doesn't look 56.
Yeah, but that photo might be old.
Maybe.
Like when he first started with Tampa.
Well, thanks,
that would make sense. He used to play.
Thanks for that news, Bill. He said it is the same one. Okay, probably found out that he says he's with Tampa now. Lou says, or Mark says, Lou, you were born in San Francisco? I was born there in 63.
67. Children's Hospital on California Street.
Oh, you're the same age as Bill. I'm the old guy here tonight.
Mark. So, Mark, did you go to high school in the city or grammar school?
I was born in 61. Do we have any older people in here?
Because I have my twin brothers. I have a couple of older brothers. Were born in 63. Mark, let us know where you went to grammar school.
Oh, Paul is 61. Bill.
And then where you went to high school.
Bill was born in 67. No, Carlos was born in 67. Oh, okay. So that makes him 56.
57.
Yeah.
Well, it depends when his birthday
57,
is.
56, 57. Yeah. Yeah, I was born in 61. You were born in what, 67, Lou?
Yeah.
Okay. So Paul in the chat, 61. Come on, somebody's got to be older than me. I can't be this old.
Bill was born in 52. It says.
Oh, there we go.
Carlos Rodriguez.
All right, somebody's older than me. All right.
Bill, you're a little bit older. I got it now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're the old farts, Paul says. Okay. All right. I love it. I love it. Yes. All right. Well, Lou, we have gone an hour. That should be enough. It's Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night, big week ahead of sports.
We got to work. Oh, you know what? Let's wrap up
But
the
you know
NFL
what?
schedule real quick today.
And Dan, who's sponsoring the show? I forgot to hear about Chapman today.
Oh, didn't we mention him earlier?
Nah, it's all right. Why don't you mention both while you're doing it? Mention both.
Yeah. Well, Chapman Law Group. This show is sponsored by Chapman Law Group, everybody. If you have a legal need, give Chapman Law Group a call at 415-613-9483 and tell them NorCal Sports Network sent you. Chapman Law Group, doing law serving all of the Bay Area and California. Big fans of the show, Chapman Law Group. Give them a call.
The Warriors opener on Wednesday in the East Bay. It's going to be about 87 degrees.
That's it? Well, you know what you're going to have to do?
I looked, it's almost November, but 87, you know, it'd be perfect before you go to watch the Warrior game.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Some dessert. Where should they go to dessert?
I think they should go to the Yogurt Shack, Lou.
Yep.
Head on over to the Yogurt Shack down in Lafayette or Danville. Give them a call. You know what, Lou? We talked about ice cream earlier, having a little fun. You know, when you go to Baskin Robbins, you say, you want a 2-scoop, 1, 2, or you want a triple scoop that?
Yeah.
How about at Yogurt Shack? You just fill up that cup as big as you can handle it.
Long as you can pack it in, huh?
Pack it in. It's all by weight. Smash it down, fill it up, get a large cup and fill that puppy, and then go over to the bar area where you can put all the toppings on there. How about some crushed peanut Butterfinger?
Butterfinger, oh yeah, that's solid.
Crushed Butterfinger, or how about Reese's Pieces or cookie dough or M&Ms or...
So, Dan, if I go to Yogurt Shack and say a Dan from NorCal sent me, do I get a discount or...
You know what, Lou? That's a great question. If you happen to join and just become a member of NorCal Sports for $4.99 a month, our good friends at Yogurt Shack has given us coupons and said we could give out 2 coupons to someone who just joined. So they get $10 in coupons.
So it's
for a
so
$5
much going
membership.
on, Dan. So let me get this straight. You got hockey going on with the Sharks. You got Warriors about to start. We got the World Series. We got free agency. We got the 49ers and Christmas. If I were to say, hey, Dan, I want to be a member, I could just go on, become a member for $4.99, and you're going to give me $10 for the Yogurt Shack?
That's right, Lou. That's right. It's like
might as well give that as a Christmas present to your employees.
Yeah. It's like taking candy from a baby. You know what? I always tell people when I'm doing business with somebody and I'm trying to present to them something that makes sense. And I tell people, you know what? I'll trade you $5. You give me $5 or you give me $10. I'll give you $5. We can do this all day long. Here's $5. You give me 10. Here's 5. You give me 10. Let's just do that all day. I have no problem playing that game. So, yes, Lou playing the point guard, lead me, giving me alley-oops. Warriors post-game Wednesday. That's right. We'll be here. But you know what? What do we got, Lou? I guess we don't have anything. Tomorrow is Monday.
Yeah, I mean, the Monday Night Football is, and, you know, I don't really like what ESPN's doing.
2 games?
Only one game's on regular TV. The other one is on ESPN Plus. So if you're not an ESPN Plus member, you can't see it.
That's no good. Let me see.
Yeah, so nothing really tomorrow. Tuesday's opening NBA, but there's only 2 games. And I don't want to talk about the Sharks till they win. They lost again tonight.
Again.
And I saw somebody comment about the WNBA game. If you saw the last 15 seconds, the refs got in the way.
Oh, who won the game? I didn't care about.
New York won in overtime.
Of course. So that's making it New York. So that means the Yankees are going to win. It's all.
But you should have seen the ending. 15 seconds. The lead girl for New York was 1 for 21.
Who, Anescu?
Yeah, 1 for 21 tonight. I had to turn it off. It was so hard. They actually had to replace the backboards, and she kept shooting.
Hey, you know what, Lou, we haven't done? Check this out. If we do this little like and subscribe,
Yeah.
Wonder what we're at with members right now.
How can you tell? Oh,
let's pull it up. Do we have any guesses first? Any guesses in the chat?
So how many members are monthly members? Or
No, I mean, I'm sorry, subs. I'm sorry, subs.
Oh, subs. Okay.
How many subs do you think we have, Lou?
I know I follow the tingle, so I know we're getting close to 26, but we're not there yet. So I'm going to say like 25.75.
That's a little high. We were at 25.37 going into the night.
All right. So
we started the show at
25.55.
25.37. We're at 20. Look at that. We're at 25.42.
And Dan, I like the logo with us on the side. That's pretty cool, that your background.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Look at that.
The World Series.
Yeah, let's move us to the side again. Hey, 25.42, guys. Let's see that thing. Let's see that thing change. How about if it changes to 25, 43, and 44? Can somebody just go ahead and hit that sub button? If you're watching over there on X, come on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And we like those numbers. 25.42.
It's really growing up. I mean, look at, can you show them the chart from the bottom? I mean, look how much it's gone in the last couple of weeks. Look at that.
Yeah, on around October 10th, we were
that was when Farhan got fired.
Actually, after that. But we were sitting down there around 20, just under 2,300.
Good guess, Paul.
Look, we were under 2,300 on October 2nd. Here it is, October 20th. Not even 3 weeks, and we're up to 25.42. Look at that.
Awesome, guys.
Last 28 days.
And we are giving, for 2,500, we're giving away the Cleveland hats, right?
That's right. We've got a Cleveland hat coming in. That's right. It's not here yet.
But we'll do something special for 26, but something super special for $3,000.
Oh yeah, $3,000. Maybe we might have to get you some tickets or something. We got to do a meet and greet in the Bay Area. You know?
Yeah, I could probably get the back room of Tommy's Mexican restaurant. They love me there.
Really?
Try to get them as a sponsor.
We should. We need to get a meet and greet. Yeah, I need to get Manny Pacquiao on and get the Filipino people to sub.
Is he still a senator back there? Or
I think he is. You know what? My good friend who I graduated from high school with in Clayton Valley High School in 1980, he's going to be in Vegas next week. He's like a huge pop star.
I'm going to be there in the Philippines.
He's a huge pop star, and he knows Manny Pacquiao pretty well. Maybe we could work that connection out. I should get my friend Martin on here, have him sing a few songs. He's hilarious. He's great.
Oh, there you go. It just changed.
Oh, whoa. I didn't even look at it. 25.43.
And guys, me and Dan have been talking. We're trying to bring you guys different people on here for the interviews. Trust me. We're working on some guys in Vegas, some guys that'll help you out for entertainment purposes only. I've been trying to get a local broadcaster for Dan so he can come on the air. Good buddy of mine. It's really all timing. It's sort of tough. You know, some people are working. Yeah, invite Tristan back. Yeah, that'll be good. To the meet and greet. I see where you talk about instant.
Yeah.
Invite him for our meet and greet. He'll tell you what happened. No, but yeah, we could set something up like at Tommy's, you know, like on Friday night, they have a back room we could get for us. They'd help us out. And Mark, for the Breeders' Cup show, it all depends when they have the post positions and when the draw is. As long as they have it, like on the Tuesday, we'll do something for the Breeders' Cup.
If you're in Vegas, that's my buddy.
We try and make a difference in the lives of those who need us the most. Please join us October 26th at the M Resort in the Pavilion. We'll see you there.
Oh, the M Resort. Like it there.
Let me see. Let me play that again.
Hey, everybody. Martin here, inviting all of you October 26th.
It'll be the next Saturday night.
In Las Vegas at the Pavilion. Always loved. Pops Fernandez in concert with Joey Albert, Robin Rivera, Santino Rivera, even Martin Rivera will be there to sing for you and for a cause. Proceeds will go to SOFA, Sing Out for Autism. So please join Pops as we try and make a difference in the lives of those who need us the most. Please join us.
Good cause.
26 at the M Resort in the Pavilion. We'll see you there.
That guy's got a great voice, man. He used to, man, he can play all the major hits, and he's just really good. Anyway, somebody asked Breeders' Cup show, Mark Graves. Yeah, we're going to do Breeders' Cup. Lou's going to be in Vegas. Maybe we'll get your buddy on.
Oh, from the resort? Yeah, I'm going to be with him. We could probably do a call-in show.
Let's get him on. Let's get him on, and we'll talk
Jay
racing. He sets the lines, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he was the first casino to ever do prop bets. First one. And now he does like probably 1,000 different prop bets because everyone followed him. Because you got to remember on that day, you don't really have much sports. Everything sort of stops for the Super Bowl. So he created a way and, coin flip. That was his idea. I mean, He actually has a whole book on all these bets. It's amazing.
Wow. That's awesome.
If I wasn't going to New Orleans for the Super Bowl and I was going to Vegas, I'd have a couple guys join me. We could do something for members.
Look at that. Boza has 4 games against the Chiefs, not one holding call. We actually had one today, but they didn't call it. You guys,
no.
There was, let me see. I had it. Yeah, I can show it to you from my phone. Hold on. Look at this. Watch on the top of the screen. Look at him grab his neck.
Yeah, how is that not a hold?
Look at that. Watch it
and
again.
He never complains. He just goes back.
Top of the screen. Watch him grab his neck. Right there. Boom. Just pull. See his head go backwards?
Yep.
One more time. Watch his head go backwards. Hold on. Watch his head go backwards right there. Look at that. Oh, man. And the Niners got called for holding a couple times. It's unbelievable. I don't know, man. I don't know. That isn't the reason the Niners lost today. They shot themselves in the foot so many times.
And Dan, I listened to Larry Krueger's show today with you on it, and I thought Larry's son, I forgot his name.
Kevin
brought up a great point. And then Larry talked about it. Guys, they had 3 first downs in the first half.
Yeah. Can't move the ball.
And then also at the end of the first half, you have a chance to score to make it 14-10. And of course, you know what the plays are coming. They do nothing. They wind up getting a field goal, and it was a huge play in the game. Even though it was only the first half, you knew that was sort of the end.
Yep. And despite all that, they were still in the game, even with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Purdy doesn't throw that interception.
Yeah, in the end zone.
They either scored a touchdown or field goal, possibly, but they could have got a field goal, made it
9-6.
Would have been 21-15.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you never know. You never know where it goes from there. But what's our schedule, Lou, this week? We got Monday Night Football tomorrow. I think
I think we can give the chat a couple days off until the Warriors
I think
open
so.
up Wednesday.
I think yeah. You know what? I think the throat can take a day off or two, and we will.
I mean, I got a text. Okay, Buster wants to know where his dad's been. So Buster wants to have fun.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Buster, everybody, let's see how the kid's doing. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Buster.
Hey, Buster boy. Want to say hello to everybody? Huh? Come here. Come on. Get up. Come on. Tell everybody hello. Come on. Hey, come here. Come on over here. Okay. Sit.
Where's my treat?
Sit. Okay. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Look everybody in the eye.
Buster.
Say hello. You want to? Let's put him there. Say hello to him, Lou.
Buster.
Oh.
He's tired. He's like all of us. It's Sunday night.
Sunday night, he says, come on, let's get out of here. Let's go to bed. Let's take a couple of nights off and get me walking. Get me out there on the get me. Matthew joins us from Atlanta, my fantasy baseball partner in crime. Boy, tell you, I got to tell you, Lou, we had some late night discussions. Matthew and I strategized this thing. I wish we were playing for like $3,000 or $4,000 instead of paying for $100 prize or $200 prize. We got $200, man.
You've never worked so hard in your life for it, huh?
We had fun, and we put everything. We had such great dynamics and plans, and the league couldn't stop us.
Huh?
Even with a senior in the league.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to call it a day. I think We'll come back Wednesday night after the Warriors take on the Portland Trailblazers. So look for that. We may even do a little special right before, maybe Tuesday. Maybe we'll do a little video special on the Warriors once the roster is set.
Done? More predictions.
You never know. Yeah, we'll see. Larry on the Krug Show today said 40 wins for the Warriors. So he's in your camp.
Well, that guy's smart. He knows.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys.
Oh, you had on the Larry Krug Show. You had Big Fred.
Maybe some NBA predictions.
Sure.
I took it on the chin. I took the Niners. Went with my head, or I should say with my heart, not my head. Even though I took the Chiefs today in my season, the pool, my weekly pick'em, I took the Chiefs. I did pretty good today on my NFL picks. I think I only missed 2 out of all the games.
Yeah, I missed 2. I took the Giants.
Moses Moody, that's right. Moses Moody got extended. Moses Moody was extended.
And I see the Raiders got beat again. I keep trying to tell you guys, they're the second worst team in the league. Number 1 is now Cleveland.
Niners need to be calling these lousy teams like Cleveland and seeing Myles Garrett's available. Checking out
something because a week from Monday, 2 weeks from Monday is the trade deadline.
Yep, they're going to need a receiver. Maybe go out and get Christian Kirk or Deontay Johnson of Carolina.
Get somebody.
Get a receiver. Yep. They're going to regret probably signing Ayuk, I bet. Should have let him. Man,
greed is a strange thing.
They could have, you could have found a receiver that's close to the production of Ayuk for, 1/10 of the cost. Jeez. Anyway, that's what messes teams up. Guys, we're out of here. We will see you definitely Wednesday night for Warriors Trailblazers post game. Maybe before. Maybe Tuesday night with our NBA predictions. That might be a good show.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.